thinking about hiring a babysitter. It can be a huge relief, but leaving your child with someone new can also be pretty nerve-wracking. It's completely natural to worry about their safety and well-being. In the UK, many families rely on babysitters for in-home childcare, and while trust is the foundation of that relationship, some parents wonder about using surveillance cameras, often called nanny cams, to keep an eye on things. But is it legal? And just as importantly, is it the right thing to do? Let's break down the legal side first. The law around nanny cams in the UK can feel a bit complicated, but here's the general idea. It is legal to install cameras inside your own home. However, that doesn't mean you have a free pass to record everything. There are some very important rules you need to follow to make sure you are not breaking any privacy laws. The most important rule is transparency. You should always tell your babysitter and anyone else who might be in your home, like a cleaner or even a guest, that you have cameras. You also need to tell them where the cameras are located. This isn't just good practice, it's a legal expectation. Hiding cameras can get you into serious trouble. Next, think about where you place them. Cameras are absolutely forbidden in private areas. This means places like bathrooms or bedrooms where anyone would have a reasonable expectation of privacy. Putting a camera in a living room or kitchen is generally okay, but a bathroom is a definite no-go. This applies to your babysitter's private space if they live in, and even your own private bedrooms. On top of that, you need to consider data protection. The Data Protection Act 2018 is a big deal here. Any recordings you make that capture someone inside your home are considered their personal data. This means you have a legal responsibility to handle that footage correctly. It must be stored securely so no one else can access it. You can only use the recordings for a legitimate reason, like ensuring your child's safety, not just for general snooping. And you can't keep the footage forever. It needs to be deleted after a reasonable amount of time. So, while nanny cams can be legal, you have to use them responsibly and follow these rules carefully. Now, let's move on to the ethical side of things, because even if something is legal, it doesn't always mean it's the right choice. Even if you have the legal right to use a nanny cam, should you? Using cameras, especially if they're hidden, can destroy trust before the relationship even begins. Imagine how you'd feel if you knew your boss was secretly watching you all day. It's not a great feeling. Constant surveillance can make your babysitter feel stressed, uncomfortable, and untrusted. This can create an atmosphere of suspicion and anxiety, rather than the positive, collaborative partnership you want for your child's care. A stressed-out caregiver is not an effective caregiver. Another thing to consider is what cameras actually show you. They are really good at capturing problems or moments that might look bad out of context, but they often miss the bigger picture. They might not capture the quiet, caring moments, the silly songs, patient explanations, or the genuine bond that forms between your babysitter and your child. Relying on a camera feed can give you a very one-sided and often negative view of what is happening. So, what are the alternatives? How can you feel confident and reassured without immediately turning to surveillance? Building a strong foundation from the start is key. Start with a really thorough interview process. Don't just ask about their experience. Ask them about their childcare philosophy, how they handle discipline, and what they do in certain situations. Really get to know them. Checking references is also crucial. Don't just ask for names and numbers. Actually call them. Talk to previous families they've worked for and ask detailed questions about their reliability, their connection with the children, and how they handled challenges. Good reference check can tell you a lot more than a camera ever could. Once you've hired someone, clear communication is your best friend. Clearly explain your expectations for the day, your household rules, and your parenting style. The more information they have, the better they can do their job. This also opens the door for them to ask questions and feel comfortable talking to you. Keeping in touch throughout the day can also provide a lot of reassurance. A few simple text messages or a quick phone call can keep you connected without making them feel like they read under a microscope. And don't forget to talk to your child, okay? If they're old enough, ask them about their day. Encourage them to share what they did, what games they played, and what they ate. Kids are often surprisingly honest, and their happiness is a great indicator of the care they're receiving. For younger children who can't talk yet, a simple audio baby monitor might be all you need. This allows you to listen in for any signs of distress without visually monitoring every single moment. Home security systems can also be a good option for general safety, letting you know who is coming and going from your house without directly spying on your babysitter's every move. Of course, there might be specific situations where a nanny cam feels more justified. For example, if you've had a bad experience in the past, or if your child has special needs that require a higher level of monitoring. Even in these cases, it's still best to approach the situation with care and transparency. Prioritize communication and consider telling your babysitter why you feel a camera is necessary. If you genuinely suspect neglect or abuse, your first step should be to seek professional advice from social services or the police, rather than trying to gather evidence by secretly spying. Ultimately, the decision to use a nanny cam is a personal one for every family. While it can be legal in the UK, if you follow the rules, it's vital to balance those legal guidelines with the ethical impact. Think about the effect it will have on trust and the overall atmosphere in your home. Often, you'll find that open communication, setting clear expectations, and investing time in building a positive, respectful relationship with your babysitter can be far more effective and reassuring in the long run. It helps create a team working together to keep your child safe, happy, and thriving. Please remember that this information is for general guidance only and shouldn't be taken as legal advice. If you have specific legal questions, it's always best to consult with a professional. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more content like this.